Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching downfield. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
What's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
The Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And tackled there by the defense. It's now 2nd and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Kick is up and no good. And with that miss, the swill will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sims. Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McDaniel. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go.
And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Chavez. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris? To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And then first down, they go right back to him.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Stevens. Touchdown, Kentucky. Strong game by this quarterback.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Nebraska offense will take over 1st and
10. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Back to throw. It's Sims. Makes a quick catch. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Kentucky 14, Nebraska 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Okay, ready?
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Looking for some space. It's Stevens. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance to try to get that touchdown.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Direct snap to the back. As the first down still on the move. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Sims. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. No huddle here for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Crucial third down play right here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Sims. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
It's 2nd down.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Touchdown.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Nebraska.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. They pressure him and get it. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Spinning out of the tackle. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Stevens. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. The shotgun run call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That picks up a first down, spotted at the 39. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Scanning the field, it's Sims. He breaks free. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure on the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football, and now you get to fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Powering right past the defender. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
There are a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Can he make it to the marker? And it works. The first down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Back to throw. It's Sims. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Kentucky. This quarterback on fire today. Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And we'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Kentucky 38, Nebraska 28.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
With the sack on first down, it's second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Nebraska. Strong game by this quarterback. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, with good coverage that time. The Kentucky offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Stevens. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Sims. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And looking for a big play here. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
The Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 during the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a sophomore making an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
By the receiver. Gain of 25 on the play. Good enough for a 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Huskers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kentucky 45.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Nebraska 56, Kentucky 45.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
17, set to kick this one away.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
He's going to take another shot right here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a catch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw. It's Sims. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The attempt is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a 1-score game. Still losing by 11.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Testing the right side here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. They'll feed the back again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.